you doing? It's your boy, The Backpack, back in another YouTube video. Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be another story time for you guys today. And if you guys like the story time, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, let's just get right into this shit. Also, sorry, get a little snack, get a little bev, you feel me? And get yourself comfortable. And let's get right into this shit. I've got a little throwback story for you guys, back in the 6th grade. And this one's a little wild one. Like, this is one of my crazier story times. It's about the day my school basically went on lockdown. Well, sort of. we weren't really hiding on their desk or anything, but it was still like intense. Like, the whole school was freaking out because some kids didn't come back after like skipping their second period, which was stupid. Because they went to their first period, but they didn't go to their second period, and they're nowhere to be found after that. But I'll explain all that later. So picture this. It's a regular Wednesday, and everything was normal, you know, like, it's a calm little middle schooler day, and we're all chilling, bro. Like, but by second period, the hallways were buzzing, and there was low-key a rumor that a few kids had went to go skip. They went around, messed around the neighborhoods that were like right behind the school, and those neighborhoods are nice. Like, it was like rich people, like rich people, and I'm pretty sure one of their friends lived there, which was from the other school. But you get it. That's the whole layout. There's a whole neighborhood behind the school, and some people would skip there sometimes. But the thing is, these kids never came back. Now, at my school, sneaking off campus was a huge fucking deal. Like, the neighborhood right next to school is full of, like, huge houses, alleys, side streets. So it's easy to get, like, lost or turned around if you don't really know your way in the neighborhood. But these kids, they thought they would just be in and out, like, taking a little break before sneaking back in, and no one would expect them just to vanish. So around lunchtime, you know, I'm sitting in the cafeteria with my friends, when someone from our science class, her name was Bianca, she's like, yo, did y'all hear about those kids, like, from first period? Like, they haven't been back all morning, and I think they're missing. At first, like, I thought they were low-key exaggerating it. Like, people skip classes all the time, and they show up later. But nah, like, Bianca was dead-ass serious. She leaned closer, like, it was, like, some big secret, and she doesn't want, like, none of them to know. And I don't even know, like, it was like no one seen them. Their phones are off, and the teachers were even talking about it. Like, these niggas were dead ass, like, gone. Like, people were trying to contact them, no contact. It'll just go straight to voicemail or some shit. And that's when, like, it low-key started to feel weird. Because, like, I mean, like, in 6th grade, most of our drama is, like, over things like who could skip the line at lunch, who does the best, like, pranks in class, who's the class clown. But not kids actually going fucking missing. And the idea that our classmates had just disappeared, that had everybody's attention, bro. Like, everybody's just trying to wrap their heads around it. Then boom, the intercom crackles on. I'm in 3rd period right now. And the teacher, the principal, he comes on the intercom and he says something like, attention students and staff, I'm gonna need all you to remain in your classrooms. Do not go in the hallways unless it's urgent and until any further notice. And there's just like this long pause. He cuts off the intercom without explaining anything else. And bro, like, literally everybody just goes silent in the class. Like, everyone's just staring at each other like, yo, did this like really just happen? And me and my friends at the time, we were stunned because we had to follow the rules. Like, they sent us straight back to our classrooms after lunch. And I remember, like, looking down at the hallway, noticing how, like, empty and quiet it was. No one was moving. It was so eerie. Like, our school was some type of ghost town. And I don't know, like, once we were in class, the teacher locked the door and the blinds were pulled down or some shit. Like, it wasn't a full lockdown, but the vibe was really intense. And we knew it had to be about, like, the kids, bro. Like, it was no other explanation. Now, here's where it gets even crazy. We're sitting there, and no one's allowed to leave. Everybody's whispering to each other. Everybody's coming with theories. One nigga's like, yo, what if they got kidnapped? Somebody's else like, yo, like, what if they're hiding somewhere, but they're too scared to come back? And of course, like, one kid even threw out, like, what if they're just lost? You feel me? Like, which didn't make much sense, but hey, man, like, everybody was just coming up with some crazy shit, and that's just, like, how sixth graders are. At one point, someone, like, in the back pulled out their phone, tried to check their message or their social media, but there was, like, nothing new. And it's literally like these kids completely vanished off the face of the earth, and no one knew if they would be back before the end of the day. Or even worse, if it felt like something had happened, like, really bad. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I just had a bad gut feeling that whole day. Meanwhile, the teacher, she was like pretending like nothing happened. She was keeping the class going. But even then, even the teacher seemed distracted. Like, she was confused as we were. You feel me? Like, the whole school was just like, what the fuck is happening, bro? Like, there's niggas missing right now. Keep in mind, we're in this class for like an hour longer because no one can really go out into the hallways unless they have to use the bathroom. And even then, if they want to use the bathroom, it has to be like an emergency. But yeah, the intercom eventually crackled back in, and the principal's voice was like a little less serious this time. He said something like, "Thank you for all of your cooperation. You may resume to your da da da." Like, I don't remember he said that, but he said you may resume. And as soon as he said that, the classroom exploded, nigga. Like, people were asking questions. We didn't know anything more, but everybody that was just speculating. You feel me? It was like one big game of telephone. And one rumor from one of the people in class, he was like, yo, like, the kids were found hiding in someone's backyard. And another one was saying, like, yo, they got chased back to school by someone in the neighborhood. And people were saying all types of shit. Like, it was a police search, which wasn't true at all. And, bro, you just know how middle school gossip goes. Like, everything just gets blown out of proportion. But yeah, the rest of the day, everyone was talking about it. Like, the halls, the next class, like, dismissal. Like, it was like everybody was talking about it. And I didn't really hear the full story until the next day. Turns out, these niggas just got completely lost. Like, they wandered off too far into the neighborhood, and they missed a turn, and they ended up, like, way outside than they planned to be. They found themselves in, like, a maze of backyards. They were trying to figure out how to get back to school without getting caught. But it wasn't until, like, they reached the main road, like, someone, like, I guess, like, a staff or administration saw them, and they drove them back to school. I don't know. But by then, the school had already, like, heard they were missing, and I guess that's why they went into lockdown. I mean, that's smart, but the school wanted to make sure no one else got, like, any ideas to pull the same stunt. Those kids were in, like, some serious trouble afterwards, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but they were safe. They were safe, which was all that anyone cared about. But man, everybody was talking about that shit for weeks. Like, the rumors just kept getting crazier and crazier. People were saying there were helicopters on them getting searched by, like, police dogs. Obviously, that stuff didn't happen. But me and my friends, we kind of low-key thought, like, the story was really simple. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's low-key it. That's low-key it, my friends. How a simple case of turning your whole day into skipping led to you getting in trouble with the feds. I still find that crazy. To this day, looking back on it, it's still kind of ridiculous. Damn, this is kind of hard. Like, going off the top of my dome, like, just telling you guys a story from, like, the top of my head, it's kind of hard because I don't have the best memory. But literally, that's a story, guys. Oh, fuck, something got my eye. Christ, something just went into my eye, bro. I don't know what it is. I'm literally holding my eye right now. But thank you guys so much for listening. Let me know in the comments if you ever had something like that happen to you at school, or if there was a rumor that blew up way bigger than it should have. But Yeah, I'm gonna go check out my eye real quick. This shit is really fucking hurting me. I love you all, my little backpacks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I love you all, my little backpacks. Be sure to find your purpose every fucking day. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next story time.